whatever you do. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Candidate number 15, that completes the semifinalists for the females. Now Shauna and I will swap places, switch places,
Yes, partner.
as she
All
takes
right.
over for the males.
Okay, so let's start with our males. Let's start with candidate 17. Pick a number. Okay, let me stay here. We have a question from candidate number 4.
Hi, I'm Tina Kapuyan, 19 from Mountain Province, and this is your question. Due to the current influx of tourism, culture is being exploited. How would you protect our culture? Hi, I'm Tina Kapuyan, 19 from Mountain Province, and this is your question. Due to the current influx of tourism, culture is being exploited. How would you protect our culture?
Once again, due to the influx of tourism, culture is now being exploited. How would you protect our culture?
Okay, thank you, sir. So good evening to everybody. Due to this population growth and the visitors coming in the melting pot of Baguio, we are the Cordilleras who mostly welcome them with warm hearts, even though it is cold or warm weather. That is why sometimes they have taken advantages of our culture. But then we, Cordilleras, especially we are here, of course, to witness the preservation of our culture through this pageant, that we are not being influenced so much by the other cultures. But then we stand firm, we are the strong people of the Cordilleras, and we should preserve our culture for the next generation. Mabuhay Cordilleras! Thank you.
Thank you, candidate number 17. Let's proceed to candidate 22. Your question will come from candidate 6.
Hi, I'm Heather Garcia, candidate number 6 from Mountain Province, and this is your question. Why should you win this pageant? Hi, I'm Heather Garcia, candidate number 6 from Mountain Province, and this is your question. Why should you win this pageant?
Once again, why should you win this pageant?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I can say that I can win this pageant because of my courage to win, and my urge to win. And most of all, every time that I have a competition, I always do my best. Thank you.
Alright, okay. Next we have candidate 23. Please pick a number. Okay, we have a question from candidate 23.
Good evening to everyone.
Oh, no.
I'm Alfred Bobby from
Okay.
Mountain Province. And here,
I think he has to pick another question.
Okay, what a fair, alright.
Just to be safe.
Alright. Just mix them all together and pick another number. Okay.
That happens, don't worry.
Yes, okay. So your question will be coming from candidate 15.
Hello, I'm Anna. I'm from Baguio, and this is your question. What quality do you consider as your biggest strength and why? Hello, I'm Anna. I'm from Baguio, and this is your question. What quality do you consider as your biggest strength and why?
Again, what quality do you consider as your biggest strength? The quality that you think is your biggest strength and why?
the quality that I have, the biggest strength is humble and brave, because that quality makes you proud to be a Cordillera. And that's all. Thank you.
Okay, we have proud and brave candidate number 23, so let's proceed to candidate 24. And the question will be coming from candidate 12.
Hi, I'm Dre. Here's my question. What is your stand regarding beauty pageants? Hi, I'm Dre. Here's my question. What is your stand regarding beauty pageants?
I repeat, what is your stand regarding beauty pageants?
Actually, beauty pageants are a great avenue to show or give respect to your culture. As of for me, I'm a Cordilleran, and this pageant is my avenue to showcase to all of you my Cordilleran spirit. The Cordilleran spirit, which encapsulates confidence, hard work, and love of our culture, are the key qualities that are needed to be the next Mr. and Miss Cordillera. Thank you.
Thank you, candidate 24. Let's proceed to candidate 25. So we have a question from candidate 10.
Hi, I'm Julian from Mountain Province. What do you want to be and how will this help the Cordilleran community? Hi, I'm Julian from Mountain Province. What do you want to be and how will this help the Cordilleran community?
Once again, what do you want to be and how will this help the Cordilleran community?
Good evening, everyone. I want to be an efficient teacher because I am a future teacher. Because I'm taking up college of education. By the means of being a teacher, I can help touching the hearts of my students. I can teach them the things that I've learned before. And in that case, it will help the Cordilleran community to promote our culture. That would be, in that case, thank you very much.
All right, the question is from candidate 28.
Hi, I'm Carlos, and I'm from Pageant. And here is your question. How do you describe a man or a woman with a substance and why? Hi, I'm Carlos, and I'm from Pageant. And here is your question. How do you describe a man or a woman with a substance and why?
Again, how do you describe a man or a woman with substance and why?
Good evening, and thank you for the question. I think I would describe a man. Because a man with a substance is someone who is, first of all, proud of himself as a man. And as a Cordilleran, I believe that I have also the so-called substance, for I am proud to say that I am a Cordilleran, imbued with the rich culture and heritage that has been passed down to us by our ancestors. And even though our ancestors have died, I believe that it is our sole responsibility to preserve and protect our culture. For even though they have died, that culture and tradition must continue to live on. Because it is our culture that defines us, and it's the tradition, is what we do, and that is what they tell about us. Thank you.
Thank you, candidate 26. May we have candidate 27. We have question 3.
and this is your question. How important to you is winning the crown? Hi, I'm Joanna, and this is your question. How important to you is winning the crown?
Okay, in this case, how important for you, how important is it to you to win the title of Mr. Cordillera?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to say I may not be the tallest among the guys. I may not be the most handsome among the guys. And I may not be the most sweet among the contestants. But I would say these three imperfection of mine creates a perfect blend. So from that point, I would say that with this imperfection, I would say I can win this pageant. That's all. Thank you.
All right, okay. So let's proceed to candidate number 29, I mean. We have a question from candidate 13.
Hi, I'm Jorge from Benguet, and this is your question. If you win this pageant, how can you promote the Cordilleran culture to other people, especially to the tourists? Hi, I'm Jorge from Benguet, and this is your question. If you win this pageant, how can you promote the Cordilleran culture to other people, especially to the tourists?
Once again, how can you promote the Cordilleran culture to other people, especially to the tourists?
Good evening. What is in my mind is I will promote our culture to other tourists by simply letting them experience how our culture runs and how great it is. Thank you.
Short and simple. All right, so let us have candidate 31. Question will be coming from candidate 2.
Sana Nakanay, candidate number 2 of Baguio City. What's the first thing that you would do after winning the pageant? Sana Nakanay, candidate number 2 of Baguio City. What's the first thing that you would do after winning the pageant?
What is the first thing that you would do after winning this pageant?
Okay, so good evening everybody. After winning this pageant, the first thing that I'm going to do is to thank my mom, because she's the one who brought me out in this world, and I'm thankful that I'm in front of you guys right now, because without my mom, without thanking my mom, I'm not here in front of you. And proving that Cordillera people is not just a us, but we are here with our own culture, with our own features, and with our own talent and confidence. Thank you.
Okay, so last but not the least, we have candidate 33. Okay, your question will be coming from candidate 5.
Hello, I'm Agnes from Baguio City, and this is your question. What is the greatest challenge that a Cordilleran man or Cordilleran woman is faced today? Hello, I'm Agnes from Baguio City, and this is your question. What is the greatest challenge that a Cordilleran man or Cordilleran woman is faced today?
What is the greatest challenge a Cordilleran man is facing today?
Good evening to everyone. I think the greatest and the problem that we are meeting now is promoting our own culture. Because of modernization, our culture is affected. We are losing the compassion that we have in our culture, losing the traditions, the customs that we have done for 100 years by our ancestors. So we have to be promoting these customs, cultures, and traditions because we have lived being an Igor Cordillera because of these things. Thank you.
And that completes the Mr. and Miss Cordillera Top 10 question and answer.